Hello to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all from whatever part of the world you are watching this from. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are a new subscriber here, wow, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you are an existing subscriber, thank you for coming back and sticking with me. And I promise not to disappoint you. I'm going to be giving you premium content. Yes. So today on this space, we're going to be talking about frequently asked questions about your human hair extensions. Yes. Oftentimes, I get a lot of people say that they don't just want to buy their hairs and just wear it and it ends there, right? They want to know how to maintain these hairs. They want to know how to take care of these hairs because they actually bought these hairs with their money, their hard-earned money. Yes, so they want to know how to cater for these hairs, what to do to these hairs to help them last longer, and what not to do to shorten the lifespan of these hairs, right? So today we are going to be answering those questions for you. Yes, so I've been able to compile a few questions that have been coming. They have been reoccurring. Yes, so I've been able to compile them, and today we are going to answer those questions. So without wasting much time, let us get right into the video. Yes. Okay, so welcome back. So like I said, we're going to be answering frequently asked questions about your human hair extensions, and I have compiled a few questions. So from my list, the first question I have here says, what are hair extensions? Okay, it is actually not an odd thing to ask what hair extensions are. According to Google, hair extensions are artificial hair integrations that enhance your natural beauty. Yes, so hair extensions are artificial hair integrations that help to enhance your natural beauty. We have short hair, some people have long hair, some people have coily hair. A lot of times people with short hairs, they want to see how they will look on long hair, but then they do not naturally have long hairs, right? So that is where the work of an extension comes to play. Some other persons have long hairs, but then they want to see how they will be able to, style a short hair, style a wavy hair, style a curly hair. So that is where the work of an extension comes to play. So these things are just there to help enhance your natural beauty. Of course, you are beautiful, you are elegant, you are unique, but then these extensions help you to switch up your style and still look beautiful. Yeah. So that is what hair extensions are. So the next question I have is, why do my extensions tangle so easily? Okay. So I get this question a whole lot of times. People ask why their extensions tangle so easily. So basically, they tangle because, number one, they are not original, or because they are old. Yeah. So your extension naturally tangles because, girl, you didn't buy an original hair, or these hairs are tired, they are worn out, and they need a revamping, or they need you to get a new one. So your hairs tangle because they are not original. Yeah, really. If you have an original hair extension, I bet you they will not tangle in the next 2, 3, 4 years. No. But then if you have a synthetic hair or a human hair blend, these hairs have the tendencies to tangle easily, right? Because they don't actually have a longer lifespan. So maybe you go out someday and it gets to rain and you have water all over your hair. These hairs will tangle, will muscle up, you understand? So it's either these hairs are not original or they are old. Now I'm going to help you to give answers to the both. So if these hairs are tired, the best thing for you to do is to revamp them. By revamp, I mean you can wash them, you can style them, like restyle them. If you have them in a center pattern, you can do a C-cut pattern, you understand? You can still do that with a closure unit. It mustn't be a frontal unit. You can have a C-cut closure with C-cut pattern rather with a closure unit, right? So you can revamp them, you can style them, restyle them, you can color them, you can change the colors. That's what I mean. You can change it from the natural color that they are to maybe a blonde or a pink, as the case may be. Yes, so that would help to stop the hairs from tangling. Yes, so the next question I have is will wavy hair stay wavy and bob hair stay bobbed? This question is so funny. Because why? I'm going to be really honest with you all. You cannot expect a bob hair to be bobbed all the way. Like for the 5 years you're going to be using it for, you cannot expect that when you buy this hair bob, it should be bobbed forever. Maybe you bought it bobbed, but then you have to do something to it to actually make it remain bobbed. Except maybe you don't want it to remain that way, right? So before these hairs were bobbed and sold to you, they were actually straight hairs. I want everyone to have an open mind that, okay, these hairs don't actually come bobbed the way they are, right? They are straight hairs that maybe they were longer than the way you got them. Now what the stylist or whoever you got it from did was, we normally have a tape. We measure the hair. If we want to get a 10-inch or a 12-inch, we measure it out and cut. Now when we cut that, we then use our straightener to bob the wig, right? So do not forget that I said it was originally a straight hair before it was cut and bobbed into the 10-inch that you got from the market or from your vendor, right? So that hair you bought cannot remain bobbed if you do not constantly continue to bob the wig. This doesn't mean that you have to bob it every single time you want to use it. No. You can use your hairs for like 2-3 times before you bob them again. But my dear, these hairs do not come originally bobbed, and so they cannot stay bobbed forever without proper care and maintenance, right? Now the same thing for the wavy hairs. The wavy hairs also come straight, right? So they are same thing, same way you cut the long hairs to bob them. That's the same way you cut these ones to make them wavy. Most bob hairs come in 10 inches, 12 inches, 14 inches, 16 inches. So whatever length your vendor deems fit to achieve, he or she would cut that length and then make it into a wavy unit. Now we also have different styles of waves, right? So whatever wave you get, those hairs might not necessarily stay waved forever. Now the only hairs that I can guarantee that will stay waved forever would have to be the raw virgin hairs. Raw virgin hairs. Those hairs are just gotten from the donor's head. They are washed, they are dried, and they are put out for sale. So those hairs do not have chemicals in them. They are like your natural hair. Of course, they are gotten from your fellow humans. So the same way your hairs are, that's the same way they will be, right? So you don't have to constantly coil your hair. If you naturally have a coily hair, you don't have to constantly coil your hairs before they stay coiled. Because you have a coily hair naturally, they will just naturally be coiled. Except maybe you want them to be straight, then you use your straightener to straighten those hairs. So the only hair that can actually stay wavy or straight all through would have to be the raw virgin hairs, right? So aside from raw virgin, any other hair you get has a tendency to go back to its original form, which is the straight form, right? So the next question I have here is, can I swim with hair extensions? Okay, so this question is a little dicey. Why? Because the answer to the question is yes and no. Yes, because you can actually swim with an original human hair extension, and no, because you cannot swim with a fiber or a synthetic hair extension, right? You can swim with your original hair like this. I can swim with this, and by the time I'm out of the water, it still comes out straight the way I went into the water with it. Do you understand? But then if you have to swim with a synthetic hair, by the time you come out of the water, your hair is all standing and right. So yes and no. So if you have an original hair, feel free, enjoy yourself and swim with it. Just make sure to take proper care of it after you are done swimming. Yes, after you are done swimming, please take proper care of the hair. You have to wash off all the water that you have on the hair from the pool and all that. But then if you have a synthetic hair, please, I beg you, do not swim with it, else that's the end of the hair. That is the very end of the hair. Please, that's the very end. So I hope I've been able to answer a few of your questions that have actually been on your mind. You'll be able to get more answers to your questions with pictorial references and video proofs on my WhatsApp class. I have a WhatsApp class strictly for everyone that is interested in knowing more about their hairs. Those ladies, the ladies that don't want to just wear hairs, they want to know how to maintain them. Because mind you, the very way you take care of yourself and you know what to eat, when to eat, and how to eat it, that's the same way you ought to take good care of your hair extensions. Except, of course, they were sown to you as a seed or maybe gifted to you. But even if they were, you have to take absolute care of those units. They are your babies. You should care for them. Yeah, you should care for them. They cost a fortune. So you actually have to take care of those hairs. Please. So in my WhatsApp class, I'll be answering a lot more of your questions. Whatever question is on your mind that you think there might not be an answer to, please bring them on. I have the answers to all your questions, right? The link to join my WhatsApp class will be in the description below. So feel free to send us a message. Send me a message. I want to relate with you. I want to help you solve those needs. I want to help you take away those problems about your hair. Do you get? So please do not forget to like this video, give this video a thumbs up if it has been of great help to you, and feel free to please ask your questions, whatever question you have concerning your hairs. please leave your question in the comment section, and I'll make a video answering your questions. Please ask me whatever question you have concerning hairs, how to start up your hair business, how to maintain your hairs, how to revamp your hair. Please ask me your questions. I will be willing to answer those questions. Yes, so that will be all from me on this space for today. And don't forget, like I said before, to give this video a thumbs up, turn on the post notification bell so you will be among the first persons to receive a notification when next I post another educating video. Yes, so thank you so much. Like, subscribe, share my videos. Thank you so much for sticking around, and see you all in my next video. Bye.